Oh hey, what's up internet? Welcome back to Type QQ's gaming channel, and welcome back to Kaikan. And we are still checking out all the different ships in this game, sort of putting on trial, doing one of those cruel reality shows where they have to go up and sing for us or dance for us, and we have to decide who we're going with for the rest of the season. Some sort of cruel joke like that. And it's this contestant's turn. And to be honest, after this pickup, that kind of shows you the strength of the weapon. I kind of like this one. I'm not sure if this is going to be the one we go with. But there's certainly a lot of good ships to really choose from. And it's kind of, I think it's going to matter very slightly which one of the great ones we pick up. But it probably does determine later on in the game which ones really shine. So that's more game volume, I think. There we go. I think that's pretty good. But yes, not to call it another ridiculous name like Anklegate. I was feeling pretty sick and kind of shitty these last couple days. More or less a head cold. But I think it's generally gone now. So hopefully we're back up to the normal production levels of videos, and maybe with that's not the best word to describe it. Maybe not production levels, but production quantities. The levels are going to still be rather low. But the amount of videos are probably going to go back to normal. Yeah, and this weapon with the ship is pretty neat. It's got the sort of twin shot there in the middle with the purple. But it's got this sort of wide rapid shot of like this black smoke. And yeah, it deals a ton of damage. It reminds me very much of the napalm strike, that it doesn't necessarily like create a blast that like persists throughout the stage. But yeah, there's just this sort of large laser if you can kind of ignore the graphics that kind of shoots down anything. But its weakness being that it only shoots forward, but it's terribly not the worst. It's terribly not the worst thing you can have if you're playing aggressive and staying in enemies' faces. Yeah, just like so, you kind of just get it right in there and then just watch the HP just melt away. Again, not really milking for points. However, I think once we pick our internet darling, our singer, I think that's probably something we should consider. I was ripping on Dean Takahashi in his Cuphead review, and I think I would be doing a disservice if I was to shit on him and then not play Kaikan or any other game the way they're really meant to be played. And that's kind of, at least with some sort of milking and sort of high score awareness, at least. I mean, granted, at least we're picking up our medals, trying to suck them in as best as we can. We're only human, goddammit, we can only suck so much. But, there is a large amount of points to be had in final bosses. And if we're really not going to be using the bomb to kind of sort of multiply the medals that are on the screen, when they're on the screen, we should at least try to get a good, boss kill bonus. Keep them at, keep them from one hit till death, and then just, wait for them to shoot and fill up the screen, and then just turn all those bullets into points. Something like, strategy like that seems like it's just kind of like you're just trying to be the best in the world. You're the best around and nobody can take you down, that sort of thing. But it probably will likely lead to one-ups and extends and all that other stuff. So it's not just a sort of fun a fun thing to do when you've mastered the game. It's probably something you really should consider while you're mastering the game. Especially if I'm the sort that's going to, onesies the game and then drop it, I think it's something that we should really consider. I've been kind of been pretty lazy about it. I haven't really looked into what score I should aim for my X10s. So I think that's probably something that's going to be on the agenda rather soon. But got a nice item rank A there going into the second level boss with our bomb stock as well. So this should be good, I would say, but looks like picking up those 10k medals. Wow, that gun was destroyed by the time it even reached the bottom of the level. And there goes that one. Pretty silly there being hit by those side missiles. Those things really are so telegraphed and so easy to dodge. I don't know why we let our autobomb take that hit, but worse mistakes to be made as long as we can kind of get our bomb gauge back up to normal, back up to full early in this stage 3. Well, there you go. That's why you don't make stupid errors in a boss fight and get hit by stupid things you shouldn't be. Because then stupid stuff that should never have happened happens. But this certainly is a level that's been taking at least one life from us. In past runs, there's a particular area in the as we're kind of crossing over this river. There's one particular enemy or group of enemies that have been presenting a sort of swirl you around the stage. Here it is, right here. Nope. Maybe the next one. There it is. There it is. And at the very least, I'm glad we at least had a autobomb ready, because it did hit us again. There's our extend there. We do have to remember that there's an extend underneath that rock there as we cross that river. But it's good that we had the autobomb at least. We didn't necessarily dodge it completely like I would hope, but kept things minimal. There goes our autobomb once more. But here's hoping we pick up some quick medals to kind of replenish that gauge before we get to the boss, but I'm not so sure we're going to be able to. The boss, I think, is rather quick, and actually there it is, there's the death. So it kind of wipes that whole extends that we picked up earlier in this level. And as we've touched on in other videos, that's really just not the way to do it. Picking up an extend is not, a reason to die. Oh shit, this is brutal. Being able to dodge it though, we got out of it somehow through the graces of our Dark Lord, Lord of the Flies, Beelzebub. But smothered there, but luckily had the bomb stock full. Alright, again, wasn't pretty, but we made it through. And on to the next stage. Just crossed, looked like 26 million, is that correct? Yes, 26 million. Not sure, but we should probably keep an eye out where the extends lie. If we get one, that is an important caveat to add in there. And certainly this is a weapon that really takes care of those larger ships. If we're standing in front of something, we are just dealing all kinds of death to it. But pretty sad we got killed there. Really no business. But this has been the stage that's been kind of ending our 1cc adventures generally. And sadly, because you hear my voice, it's kind of the format that we do here. You know, something's going to claim our lives eventually and remove us from this mortal coil. Excuse me. Scratchy throat. I'm feeling better, but I don't think my some parts of my body's fully recovered from this head cold. But at least it's some. Wow, that was pretty bad. That was the autobomb just quickly taken away from us with that really bad dodge, and boom, I'm gonna fire my laser and fucking kill you. And there it is. At least we know we didn't feel pain, right? It was quick and painless. Just giant fuck you lasers right through the head. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, do all that stuff. And we'll come back and play some more Kaikan in the future.